Well, now really, when we go back then to falling in love and say it's crazy, we don't say rising into love. There is in it the idea of the fall. And it goes back, as a matter of fact, to extremely fundamental things. That there is always a curious tie at some point between the fall and the creation. Taking this ghastly risk is the condition of there being life. See, for all, life is an act of faith and an act of gamble. The moment you take a step, you do so on an act of faith because you don't really know that the floor is not going to give under your feet. The moment you take a journey, what an act of faith. The moment you enter into any kind of human undertaking in relationship, what an act of faith. See, you've given yourself up. But this is the most powerful thing that can be done. Surrender. See, and love is an act of surrender to another person.
Welcome, and thank you all for joining us for this very special, joyous occasion, the wedding of Katie Scanlon and Cory Illiman. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and most importantly, two people who are in it forever.
And several years ago, I told him that, when you're looking for the perfect mate, there's three things to look for. First one is intelligence, be smart. Second one is good looking. And the third one was she plays golf.
Oh my gosh. How beautiful. Wow. Just wow. Holy wow. Oh my God. You did it, babe. We're here. I love you so much.
I love you too. Oh.
Sorry. You need one? You know, it looks stunning. My God. They tried to warn me, but I don't think they could. There's no way.
You look great. You picked this one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
How am I supposed to get through my vows if I can't even look at you?
It'll be a sob fest. That's okay.
Well, a lot of people have asked me as we've come up to this engagement and marriage how you feel about Cory. And the reality of it is what's not to like. I've not found someone that I would have picked for my daughter except this young man, and I think for me the yardstick has always been how happy is Katie. And if you can't tell by looking at her how happy she is, that's the thing that's the most important to me.
Cory, when I sat down to write my vows, I struggled with putting my feelings on paper because no words seemed to describe how amazing you truly are and how perfect you are for me. I reflected on the adventure that led us here today and couldn't help but be overcome with emotion and gratitude. I'm not sure what I did to deserve such an amazing better half, but I'm certain I hit the jackpot when you asked me to be yours forever. I fell in love with your fun spirit and loving heart, and my love for you only grew deeper when I realized how beautiful your soul was too. You always look at me like I'm the only one in the room, and I'm so lucky to have found my soulmate in you. Today we embark on a new exciting chapter in our lives.
Caitlin Amalia, you know I'm a believer in destiny, and I truly think you came into my life at the time you did for a reason. I've tried to think through this moment 1,000 times in my head, and every time it's been perfect. Then my mind races and my heart beats faster because I can't stop dreaming of the amazing and exciting future we have together. Katie, your strength gives me courage. Your drive gives me determination. Your passion gives me enthusiasm. You make me want to be a better person. You are my better half, today and always.
I promise to love you unconditionally and take on each challenge we are faced with as a team. I promise to invest time and effort in our relationship and never take what we have for granted. I promise to give you endless back scratches when you don't feel well and when you do. I promise to always reach for your hand when we walk together, even when we're old and gray. I choose you today, tomorrow, and always. I love you, Cory Michael Illiman, and I can't wait to spend forever with you.
I know I can sometimes be difficult to live with, for reasons we won't get into today. But I promise to do all I can to make our lives fun together. I will always protect you. I will always love you. I will always support you. I will always be there to pick you up if you fall, and we will get back up together. I will wipe your tears during the hard times, and will celebrate with you during the good. Katie, I love you with my entire heart. You mean everything to me. And I cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together. I love you.
It's obvious that Katie deserves the best, and she's marrying him today. Cory, thank you for being you and for always treating Katie like a princess.
And I noticed two things right away when they started dating. The first is just how happy they were together. Constantly smiling, constantly laughing, and it was just a very natural, at ease, genuine kind of feel. You could tell very, very quickly that they were a very good pair together. The other thing I noticed was Cory was different. And not in like a bad romantic comedy kind of way where like he's like a relationship guy where you don't see him anymore. No, there was a new confidence with Cory, a maturity and like a certain contentment. And it was clear that Cory had found his best friend who he was going to spend the rest of his life with.
Speech on behalf of the maid of honor who lives in New Zealand and unfortunately couldn't travel due to a medical reason. Katie, I am heartbroken not to be there by your side today. Sorry. You are the best friend I could ever ask for. I am so thankful for your friendship and grateful to have you in my life. Katie and Cory, you are truly perfect for each other, and I am honored to be a part of your special day. I am beyond excited to watch the next chapter of your life unfold together.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Cory and Katie Illiman.